Everyday lawn here. So this tall fescue, day 20 I think, has gotten really thick and it's really started to germinate. It's not spreading of course because it's tall fescue, but it's starting to get pretty shaggy. It's in need of a cut. I just watered lightly this morning. See, hopefully it's not too wet and too soft as I tread all over this with the Sunjoe reel mower. I'm going to attempt to reel mow. We'll see what happens once that gets started. Take a look at it. It is fairly shaggy, and hopefully we get some cut off. Gave this a first pass with the Sunjoe reel mower at about 30 millimeters. I don't know what that is in inches. I just read what's on the label. Anyways, that striped fairly well, and it actually was cutting. You might have seen me raise the flap on the mower, which typically I don't do. But in this case, I wanted to make sure that the mower was actually kicking back and clipping the grass, because I didn't measure it, but I assumed that it was above 30 millimeters. I'm going to try and maintain this at the 50 millimeters on the Sunjoe, which I think is approximately 2 inches. So that's where we're at. With that, I'm going to train it at the 30 millimeters, see how it does in the shade. And then as we head into winter, I'll start raising that height of cut to the 50 millimeters. But this did well. There are still some bare spots in this grass. I don't want to tread too much on it. Still, this grass is still very fine. I did sheet mulch underneath the top layer of soil, which is about I'd say 1/2 inch to 3 inches in some spots, depending. I didn't sheet mulch the entire plot that you see here. Actually, where the compost bin, that is where I stopped sheet mulching. It was just too much cardboard to accumulate and to lay down. I did it mostly by myself. And so on this part, in this portion, on this side of the compost bin, you will see more weeds, and we'll start to treat that, I guess, at about 6 weeks. So we're at 20 days now. We still have some time, and I'm not too worried about it now. Most of the stuff I hand pull. So that cut really well, and this is an excellent grass. I love the Titanium 2LS, the Raptor 3. It is very fine right now that it's young and still a seedling. There are some spots where when I've pulled weeds, I've also pulled up the grass. It still hasn't fully rooted. I'm going to treat this with some humic acid, surfactant, and other soil amendments that'll help strengthen the roots as we go into winter, as it tries to break through the barrier of the cardboard underneath the soil. That's the sheet mulching portion of this project. So really excited to keep going on this. I love the stripes so far, and I can't wait to get this full and healthy and lush and take it on through the winter into the spring and maintain it season over season. All right, catch you on the next one. Peace.